Welcome everyone. So today our topic is chemical properties of acids and bases, and in this topic we have discussed a lot of reactions of acids and bases. The first one is reaction of metals with acids and bases. So metals reacts with acid or base to form salt and hydrogen gas, and you can see that I have provided one general formula that metal when it reacts with acid or base it gives salt and hydrogen gas. That means whether it is reacting with acid or base, the nature of the product which you will get, it will be salt and hydrogen gas. I have provided two examples also. So first one is reaction of zinc metal with hydrochloric acid, and the products which you are getting are zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. So zinc chloride, it is a salt. Second reaction is reaction of zinc metal with sodium hydroxide, and the products which you are getting are sodium zincate, which again is a salt, and hydrogen gas. The other important thing which you have to note is that almost all metals, they are reacting with almost all acids, but in the case of bases, not all bases and not all metals, they are reacting with each other. Only very few examples you will find that it falls in this category of reaction of metals with bases. So here the most common base which generally reacts with metal is sodium hydroxide. It is because sodium hydroxide, it is very strong and very reactive in nature, and metals which reacts with sodium hydroxide are zinc, which we have discussed, and one more metal is aluminium, and the reaction for aluminium with sodium hydroxide, it is given in chapter 3rd, and the product which you will get in that case, you will get sodium aluminate. So that is about the first one. Now the second one, as you can see, the second one is the reaction of metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates with acid. So here also I have given you one formula that metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, when they react with acid, then they produce salt, water and carbon dioxide, and in this case, because of the release of carbon dioxide gas, we will observe brisk effervescence, as I think we have discussed one question also last time. So here also I have provided two examples, one for carbonate and one for hydrogen carbonate. So the first one is sodium carbonate. When it reacts with hydrochloric acid, it forms sodium chloride, which is a salt, H2O, that means water and carbon dioxide gas. In case of sodium hydrogen carbonate, when it reacts with acid, it forms NaCl, water and carbon dioxide gas. As you can see that both these cases, the products which you are getting, they are same. The only difference in the balancing, that means the only difference in the amount of the reactant and the amount of the product which you are getting. So this is about the reaction of sodium carbonate and sodium hydrogen carbonate with HCl. Some other important thing is that, as you can see here, that metal carbonates, they are not reacting with base. So what is the reason? The reason is metal carbonate do not react with bases because metal carbonates itself having basic nature. That is why. So carbonates are made from the reaction between carbonic acid and the base. That is why carbonate salts are generally considered as weak bases, for example Na2CO3. And I think this also in one of the question we discussed last time, that Na2CO3, why it is considered to be basic salt, because it is formed from carbonic acid, which is a weak acid, and sodium hydroxide, which is a strong base, and that is why it is basic in nature, and which is the case with almost all metal carbonates, and that is why, as they are having basic nature, they do not show any reaction with bases. Now the third one is reaction of acids with bases, which is neutralization reaction. So in this one, we all know that acid, it reacts with base to form salt and water, and that is why it is said to be neutralization reaction, because when acid, it reacts with base, then they both cancel out each other's effect, and that is how it is said to be, that they both are neutralizing each other's effect, and the reaction is said to be neutralization reaction. So for this also I have provided one formula, that is acid plus base, it gives salt and water. For example, HCl plus NaOH, you are getting NaCl and H2O. NaCl is a salt, and HCl and NaOH. HCl is a strong acid, NaOH is a strong base, and that is why NaCl, the salt which you are getting, is neutral in nature. The second one is acetic acid or sodium hydroxide. When they are reacting, then you are getting sodium acetate, which is again a salt, and H2O. Now acetic acid CH3COOH, it's an organic acid, it is weak acid, whereas NaOH, it's a strong base, and that is why salt which is formed in this case, which is sodium acetate, it is basic in nature as well. So these are the three chemical properties, that means these are the three reactions of acids and bases which are very important. So please go through these, and as you can see that so many questions can be asked on the basis of these topic. Thank you.